hello. Hey yo. Damn, man. That's crazy that so soon I have you guys in the stream. It's so dope. Hello guys. Hello Axo. Hello Cherenth. Hello Rons. What's good, Lawrence? Well, Finn just left the studio. He went to the gym. I was supposed to go, but I thought I'd stay after in stream and hope you guys can force me to go to the gym later. So that would be good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do some more work. I've been working for like 5 hours today, and no, 4 hours. Not that long. 4 hours. Let's say 4 hours. So I got some work done, so I can be a bit more chill and do some more chill working with you guys. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. What's everyone up to? How are you guys? Is it good? Okay, how's the weather? I think I always like to know, how's the weather where you guys are? Anyone got rain? I'm very jealous. I've missed the rain. It's been no rain for like 2 months. Anyone got any rain? Episode 100? Yes. This is episode 100. We got some classical music. Fortunately, I don't know how to celebrate, but yeah, episode 100 is pretty big. It's crazy, yeah, it's been 100. Feels like it's been more, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, there has been more, but since I started counting, 100. That's really nice. Thank you very much, Axel. I've never made it the goal to like hit numbers of episodes, so there's no huge like milestone feeling for me, but this is like, it just happened. It's like that's cool. At least I guess it shows that I guess I have been doing them somewhat consistently, not that consistently, but yeah. You got snow a couple days ago. Oh my god, it's April. Damn, that's pretty nice though. Xander, how you doing? Is school's almost finished, right? In a month or something. Good to see the alien back. It is the frog. Correct yourself, please. It's the froggo. It's the frog that I was supposed to keep on until I get a kiss from a princess, which is just never gonna happen. So I just eventually took it off. Now it's back on. No, don't worry. Weather is okay here. I'm on Easter break. I gotta get on a ton of work done because I have 2 crits after. 2 crits. That's not much time before the end of the term. I think we also have 2 crits though. Fuck. Yeah. I also have 2 crits, I think. Wait, let me pull up my most recent render on the background so I can have something to show. 1 second, guys. Behold. We've also got some super dramatic music going on right now. So this could work well. Rhino V-Ray buffer. Oh yeah. Kind of fitting. I'm building a wall, and the music sounds like I'm storming a wall.
You know what? I just said.
It's pretty Minecraft of a render. Let me pump that music up. Do you guys feel the spirit pressure? Do you feel the pressure of my power? My exam period right now. I already have my final review. Oh, you guys have exams? Hold on. What kind of exams do you have? I haven't had an exam for like 5 years. I hated the exam, obviously. Hope the frog is okay. Yeah, the frog is okay. I'm not.
There's another thesis.
Yeah. Didn't find too much offense in my miscalculation. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. History exams. Oh, history exams. That sounds so tough. Xander, you know I was so bad at geography or world issues in high school. So bad. Like people always say like, oh, can you
Yeah.
cool drawings and all, but can you draw a practical building, or can you pass, and do you even know your regulations and stuff? And obviously most of the time I'm like, that's easy shit. But low key, I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't know. I don't even know the last time I'd really tried to memorize things. But like, the idea of memorizing things that, well, I feel like right now I don't really love. Maybe I will love it at the point when I have to do the architect exam. But that kind of does scare me, having to memorize a lot of stuff. But yeah, we don't have exams here. We had 3 exams, no, maybe 2 exams in first year about history and sustainability. But since then, we've had no exams. The architect exam sounds scary. Yeah, I mean, I can't let them know though, because I've already been called a architect that will never pass the exam. Holy shit, this music is scary. But yeah, I think it is gonna be a lot of pain. But but I mean, like, every tutor's done it, I guess. So I guess I just have to do it. But it'll be a couple late nights and just like, I think it's just a lot of acceptance that there's no way around it. You just have to do it. And once you accept that, then I think it's easier. I have a mechanical engineering exam tomorrow. I'm an architecture student, bruh. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. I guess it's like a sub-course. What do you have in the mechanical engineering exam? You having every semester? What do you get the exams on? Like, do you have to? Actually, when I went to Canary Islands a few months ago with school, we went to the local university, and they were doing exams. And the exams is basically like, draw this technical detail for this kind of building, and you just have to draw it in pencil. So it was kind of crazy. I took some pictures of like their exams. I'll see if I can find them. But is that the kind of exams that you're talking about, Charith? Because I've definitely not done any kind of exams like that, and I found it very cool to see the exams firsthand of exams for architecture, because I've never seen like drawing exams for architecture before. See if I can find some pictures. Where's the trip? Exams. So yeah, who else has got exams for architecture? Because I do not have exams. Oh, I'm close. I think it's around this part. I'm looking for the exams that I saw at University of Las Palmas? I don't know. Oh, found it. Yeah, so these were the kind of exams they were doing. Like, you just... Is this the type of exam you guys do for someone? I guess you label... Oh, is this... You label materials and you draw out like the materials and how things join and stuff. There's more. No, we have estimation, specifications, construction, wherein you draw, and we have engineering shit, physics, calculation. But then I guess, yeah, that's fair. Because I guess the thing is, like, isn't all that memorization going to be replaced at some point? I mean, it's good to know it firsthand, though. I completely understand that point. I guess here it feels like you're kind of just forced to do it for the qualification exam. So before then, they just let you do other stuff. It's kind of like how we did most of our technical requirement stuff in 4th year. So in 5th year, we can just do more random shit with whatever we want. But yeah, they were just like doing these kind of exams. Looks like a loaf of bread. Yeah, I wonder what this one is about. I have no idea. Seems cool though. You guys have working drawings as a subject, like technical drawings, like construction drawings. Nothing like that. Yeah, no, I have not done anything like that. I actually haven't sketched in the sketchbook in so long, so I've recently gotten back into it. I've been trying to. Let's see. I need to start using my sketchbook more. I think I just want to use it for the sake of having memory in my sketchbook. Not even that I have to use it. But I think I will start trying to draw a bit more. That would be nice. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we had that last year. I mean, have I shown you guys? I think I have. I mean, no, not really, probably. I haven't really. How many hours do you have to work before you can take it in the UK? For the architecture qualification, I don't know. I think normally people spend like 1 year doing it while working, I think. We also have one exam every semester where we present the whole project and get graded. It kind of felt the whole semester boils down to a 30-minute exam. Wait, but you present the project? That's more of a presentation, right? Is that still count as an exam? Like we have that too, but not like formative. And I don't call it an exam. It's more of like a presentation. Let's see if I can find my details. I had a ton of exams in one year, but this semester is like 2. Yeah, no exams for me, guys. Come to UCL. It's good for no exams. We're talking about grad school stuff. Oh no, I mean whatever you guys talk about. I think it doesn't matter undergrad or grad school. I've never had an exam since 1st year undergrad. So I've had like 2 exams in undergrad and 0 exams in masters. Yeah, but if you guys want to see, I can show you guys the technical document, the more technical document from last year. But yeah, only you guys want though. Oh, Parav, man. Oh yeah, you were here 2 days ago. Good man of his words. Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, you must have hella exams or something. Guys, Parav does computer science, but I think he's doubting his interests a little bit, but he's still enjoying it, I think. And yeah, it's cool that we have a computer science student here. So if anyone's got coding questions for parametric, I don't know if that's something Prav will know about, but Prav, any chance you know how to do coding for quantum computers or supercomputers? any kind of knowledge. Apparently you have to use like multi-processing simulation code. Was some crazy stuff like parallel coding or some shit. It's silly for supercomputers. Yeah, they count the presentation as an exam. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, then we have that as well. That's then, because I don't count presentation as like a exam. I think exam is more like sit down, you write, and you don't say anything. And it's nothing you prepare for that you present. It's kind of like how you do. Like you answer questions in like a more critical way. They just get shown and you have to answer. You don't know what's on the test. Shows technical drawings. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Back. This is some nice Ghibli style music. Portfolios. Year 4. DR. Let's see. Pull that boy up. Okay, got it. Alright, Sharon, here's my title. So this is kind of what we get like Reba certified on. Like we meet the qualifications for like technical side of architecture and masters. Have you guys seen this? Has anyone seen this? Could see too. I guess I'll study CS while watching architecture live stream. I hope it's relaxing, because it's probably less. I mean, I don't know. Some drawings might be dense, but hopefully less dense than a bunch of code. The energy design and structures classes I'm taking have a written part and a presentation part. Yeah, written part sounds disgusting. But yeah, you know, I think it's good. I mean, you're gonna know your shit much better than I do, so that's good. Yeah. So yes, yeah. Good for you, man. It's I'm happy that you're gonna know a lot. You sure will know a lot. So that's good. That's a positive side. Quite happy to finally catch a stream while working on my studio submission. Dope, man. Good to have you, Siri. Final submission, yeah, working on studio submission. Yep, I think that's what I'm doing, and yeah, it's a final month and a little bit, so it's getting pretty numb, I would say. The overall feeling is for everyone. Okay, big thing. The studio or school closes this Wednesday, as in like 2 days, and basically it's gonna be closed for a week. So I'm thinking of bringing my computer back home and streaming from home. So hopefully we can do a 24-hour stream. So if anyone wants to work for 24 hours straight, then please join me. I will feature Finn, obviously, and we'll feature another friend of mine who won the Bartlett Medal, which is like an award you can get for doing really well in undergrad. So he's quite good. He goes to Cambridge now, and he is he's got some interesting work, so he's going to present that hopefully. So that should be pretty fun, and hopefully we're going to smoke some cigarettes because it will be 24 hours, and it will get pretty like stupid. So yeah, that's a plan for, I guess, this week / next week. Hopefully my parents don't watch that one. It's relaxing 100%. Nice, very nice. Happy to hear that. Hello Zhao, how you doing? Are you gonna stay late tonight? I mean, I think I'll stay till maybe around 9, and then I need to go to the gym. I think that's my goal of the day. Yeah. Do it on a weekend, please. Okay, I would try to do it on a weekend. Okay. What's the thing you're not good at? and want to improve on? And what's the thing you think you're good at? And consider it as useless. Zaza stream? True. Legend. Hey, hello, Jaime. Good to see you, man. The Zaza stream. It might. You're never gonna know what it is. It would just be the. It would just be the smokes. Rocky hat looks nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no Zaza promise. I don't think I could stream if it's gonna be a Zaza stream. But okay, very interesting question though. Anais. What's the thing you're not good at and want to improve on? What's the thing I'm not good at? I would really want to improve on having like extremely technical. I just want to be more knowledgeable and like realizing a thing realistically in terms of submitting something to a builder. I think that's something I definitely want to work on. Like being really good with annotations and like joints. I think joints is something I want to get really good at. That like details of how two materials meet. I think that's something I want to be good at. But I think that's also something I will always want to improve on because that thing is like infinite, man. And what's the thing you think you're good at and consider it as useless? I don't think I would consider anything I'm good at as like completely useless. At least I can't think of it. Like people say like, oh, like graphic design is useless, or like formatting, which is graphic design. I guess that's what people say it is, but I don't think it's useless at all. I think it's so important to know what you have on the page, and to communicate it. That's part of that's part of your job. So that's usually what people say. It's useless, but I don't think it's useless at all. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Anas, what do you consider something you're not good at and want to improve on? If you want to answer that. It's been a minute. Yeah, it has. Has been a minute. I've been working on my essay, and I didn't think that would be a fun process to stream, and I don't think it will help. It would probably make me work way slower. So that was necessary, and I took a few days off as well. So that was nice. Yeah, I binged Solo Leveling. I watched a bit of Made in Abyss. I binged Adolescence. Good show. Yeah. Pretty much that. Yeah, that's nice. Made in Abyss is peak. Yeah, it's crazy. The world building is crazy. And the gym, not much, man. I can't lie. Not much gym has happened in the last 2 weeks. I've not left the house except for cigarettes. But I'm gonna go tonight to the gym. So yeah, get on my ass. Force me to go to the gym. I'm gonna go around 9, maybe a bit earlier, 8:30. Yeah, L smoker. I'm L guy, L smoker. Yeah, L health. I quit more gum, less smoke. Yeah, pop one right now. I think it's the peer pressure getting to me when like a smoker friend comes and you don't want to leave them, so you just smoke, and then you get used to it, and then you just start smoking yourself. So yeah, L smoker. But W gym though, hopefully. Pass me one. Sharon, I think you guys, have you guys seen this? I mean, you guys have definitely seen parts of it, but this is our tech document. Same for me, I guess. Just learn how to detail stuff that like actually works. Yeah, I think that is it. That is it. But like, there's like, I think, but I completely don't think that's like absolutely necessary. Like, I don't think you have to know exactly how things work. That's literally just I think my personal goal for now, but I don't think that should be true for all architects. I don't think you have to know how things work to like a super high level to design buildings that are like meaningful in a way, I guess. It's like I was looking at these like scroll down slowly. Okay, I'll just scroll while I talk shit. I was recently looking at so my last video was like a student's drawing, which was like kind of like he had like some abstract drawings and like some very more like plain drawings of like just floor plates and stuff, and like a section of just like a box building with floor plates and columns. And my suggestion was like it'd be cool to see you combine the more abstract collage drawing with the plain like floor plate and column drawings. And what a comment asked was like, how do you do that? And I think that's a really valid question. And I was just doing some research on like examples of people's buildings that combine really boring floor plates with really interesting form. And I kind of just started looking at like Frank Gehry's like sections and stuff. And they're really like, as you expect, it's pretty wild in form. And then, but the inside is obviously like gridded floor plates and everything. It's like, I think it's from section that you see that it's it's got both sides. It's got the boring, it's got the, we need to walk on flat floors. So like any building, if you cut in section, is gonna have floor plates and stuff. I guess my point is like, does he know how things join in his building? Probably not. Does he care to know? To a certain degree, but I don't think he would like focus on how things join, as in he will probably oversee it and have other people look at it. And he will spend his time more focused on the overall design of the building and like the experience side, I guess, and like the form side. And it's like commonly viewed as like low IQ, right? Like it's like not low IQ, but as in like you're too like pretentious if you don't care about the details and how things join. But like I don't think that should be how you view everyone's thing, because so what if he doesn't like know how it joins? He still designs really cool buildings that have a good amount of theory and they just look great, and inspire a lot more really good buildings or really different buildings. So I don't think I don't think you necessarily. So I'm saying like you shouldn't necessarily feel. I guess you shouldn't feel embarrassed about not knowing technical details. It's just some people like technical details, some people don't like technical details. You can be a great architect regardless. I mean, knowing a bit of everything is good, like the basics and fundamentals and things. But yeah, I don't think it necessarily is something you should judge every architect by. Let me read the question. Sorry. Also I passed my final exam. Good man, nice one, Jaime. So wait, so school's finished for you? You're done now? What's final exam? You have to write down and sit down and do a test, or is it a presentation? So you have thesis after exam. That's interesting. But that's the thing that makes us kind of insecure. I'm talking about junior architect. Yeah, no, same. I feel that as well. It makes me insecure as well. but like to a certain degree, I think like you're kind of living by other people's standards, and if you, because then you kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's good to know it, definitely, but if you really enjoy it, then that's good. But if you don't enjoy it, don't force yourself, you know. You can always hire someone else to do it. I think that's completely valid. Thank you, Charent. Yeah, it's too much text, I think. And I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I tried. Thank you for letting me the music's too loud. Jitsada, I don't have the links anywhere. It's mine. You don't get to see it. You only get to see it here. I haven't uploaded anywhere, but I think I will at some point. I just saw it. Yeah. Can you brief us on what goes on in an internship in the UK, how it starts, and what are the stuff you weren't ready for? What goes on in an internship? The thing is, I didn't have a great experience, so I've kind of like self-erased a lot of the memories. But I'll try my best to tell you what I do remember. I think the problem with me was like, I did, obviously UCL is quite conceptual and abstract and wild. Like, there's no debating that. And I was really loving that side of stuff. And I was getting good at it, better at it, especially in third year. And I really thought, you know, I've understood architecture. I've got the sauce, you know. I've got some sauce. Yeah. You can see too. Good. Bye. Alright, okay. What I remember was, yeah, so I had really high hopes of like, oh, maybe I can do like fun stuff at practice, because I've proven that I'm better at it than most at those kind of stuff. Like, you will want to use me to my advantage, right? To some degree that is true, in terms of like they let me do a lot more graphical stuff, like photoshopping a fuck ton of renders. That I would say that is 60% of what I did at work, and then 20% is drawing. Like 20% is drawing. I wouldn't say 20% is drawing details. 20% is more other graphic stuff, like making diagrams and like doing like coloring plan drawings and stuff like that. Like not renders, but like doing elevations and stuff. And then another 20%, and another 10% I would say is like doing detailed drawings, like technical details, and another 10% will be doing physical models. I have no idea why they let me do physical models, because I had never done much of that in school, but I remember how to do it in first year, so I was quicker than some people, so I guess they let me do it. So yeah, I think it's fine if you just go into it accepting that you are at the very bottom of the food chain and you are just a bitch. I think it'll be fine. I think I just had too high hopes for what you can do as a part 1 assistant. So yeah, I wasn't ready for how corporate it was. I don't like having people sitting next to me who aren't my friends. No one likes it, I guess. but like it feels like you're just being watched constantly, and every relationship is built on like you need to do this for me, like you should do this for me, which is how it works at work. It's fine, but I guess it's the worst when you're at the very bottom, because you're just kind of everyone's bitch. Which, yeah, I guess that's just how it is, and as a part 1. So yeah, I think I'm not very good at, I don't really enjoy small talk with like or like company friends, you know, like much, like most of the time people much older than me and stuff, and like yeah, it just doesn't feel like you feel like you can't trust anyone. I guess that's the thought. Yeah, and I don't enjoy that feeling, I guess. And I would have preferred if there were more people at my age, like a lot more. I think there was about like 3-4 people. No, 3-4 people my age. And I think it would be much better if it had like 10 or like 20 people my age. Yeah. Calvin, I know portfolio is most important, but for grad school, really, how important are grades? In terms of applying to grad school, or the grades that you get in grad school? Xander, just let me know. Is this presentation available on your socials? We'll love to look at it. Nah, it's my secret. Guys, so basically I haven't been posting on like my work on my Instagram, because my plan is to make a reel every time I'm introducing new work that I'm going to post. So it's to make a reel first and then post it. And I just haven't gotten to making the reels for those works yet. That's why I haven't posted it. So all of this is stream special right now. And yeah, I guess I will post at some point, but it's going to take me some time, I think. At least maybe like slowly rolling it out during summer or something. And I have this year's work that I haven't posted at all. I only posted for the next year. I think it's important applying to grad school. Grades? I don't think grades is too important. I feel like if you have a good portfolio, your grades are going to be pretty decent, unless you're talking about like grades for like other modules, which I guess that depends on where you're applying to. So if you're applying to like Cambridge or something that's like very focused on essays, then I guess grades for history and writing and essays and stuff will be important. But if you're applying to UCL or like somewhere like, I don't know, more like graphic based, then I think portfolio is more important. Then grades, and then essay grades and essays. But I think technical details is a good thing to have for a grad application. It's a good thing to try to do in practice. And it's funny because like a lot of times they don't let you do it because that job is more reserved for part 2s. So I guess if you get the chance, you should try to ask to do some technical details. So I think most grad schools like having... Fuck man, this hat just fucks my hair. I have to do the final exam for graduate and end my thesis too, so I have to do 2 things for end my final semester. That's okay. Okay. Jaime, I'm with you, man. I also have to do that. Did you get a lot of help making these documents from tutors, or are you expected to research a lot of it yourself? Let me think. So we had a structural engineer and a environmental engineer. What the environmental engineer told me was to use what's it called? The thermal. It's like extracting heat from underground. Where do I have that? Oh, this thing. Yeah, so use geothermal. That's what he told me. And he also told me about how to circulate air in a big open space. Not open, like big enclosed space. So what he said was to, have pumps that go into the ground, which takes the heat, and uses the difference between that and the air to get energy. And what he said is to use fans on top, so that when hot air rises, it gets blown back down. Which is such a simple fucking thing, right? But it's crazy that is actually realistically how big buildings do it. It's just using fans to blow hot air back down. So I think these are two main things I remember him telling me about. And the rest is kind of basic. It's like, these stuff is like, you can kind of look at like solar panels, like obviously that's just a cheat code for any kind of regulations. And wind power, if your building's like decently high, if there's wind there. Yeah. I didn't really go hard on environmental and structural because my project was more about building a community for self-building. So that's my focus section. It's called entrepreneurialism or something, which is about how the building is funded and the land is acquired and stuff. So I wasn't really focused on environmental and structure, but we did have those two engineers, and we did have a fire engineer tell us about the steps of doing a fire strategy, which includes like fire curtains that drops down. You need to zone out your building. I think compartmentalized, that's what they call it, I think. Obviously you have fire escapes and water points, and also parking for fire trucks. Do I have where's my fire? Do I have a fire page? I think this is my where's my fire truck? I thought I had a fire page. Oh, fire and safety, there it is. So you need to have meeting points, fire escape. This is where the fire curtain drops. So this zone is compartmentalized. This zone is compartmentalized, which means that the fire can't spread from here outwards or outwards inside. So which means there is a insulation between the material that cuts across the zone. So they're called fire blocks, and the same thing is used for the individual houses. So at each corner, the fire can't spread towards the other face of the building. So if one wall is burning, it doesn't burn to the other wall. And yeah, you just map out like fire detection systems and stuff like that. But there's like interesting things which like it's like calculating how long it takes for the fire to spread, and you need to keep it under a certain amount of time. And obviously like kind of using materials mixing materials. If you have a very flammable one, you have something that's not flammable to frame it so it doesn't spread to the other side. But yeah. I guess evacuation route is an important one. It's just like how the circulation goes, where you can escape from each point to the site. So usually at each corners you have an evacuation zone. And infrastructures, we just talked about making a box basically. We talk about how to frame a box so that it does not like tilt from one to another if you push it from the side. And if you have wind and stuff, like how does it not bend? So that's more like where's my shitty model? Yeah, there it is. So for structures, we mostly just talked about how to make a steel box that is rigid. It's pretty simple, and like how to cantilever and how you can stack different things. Yeah. What do you recommend? Work for 1.5 years and then masters, or directly to masters? I think work for 1 year at least and then masters. I think it's good to have some time off and like do some traveling, just whatever stuff like hobbies you have, and then you'll have more of a new interest to go into. I guess I think that's nice. Like if I went straight back into school after undergrad, I'll probably keep on doing, I mean, I don't think it's good or bad. Like, I guess I would keep doing like more sci-fi stuff, which could be cool. But I guess when I finish masters, then again I will be very detached from practice. So if you don't care about it, then yeah, I would go straight into it. As long as you know what you want to do. I think as long as you're interested in some topic that you would like to do, I think that's good. I think going into it not having any idea, like any rough idea what you want to do, would be the reason to like not start masters right away. I think it's important not to expect to enjoy yourself in your first internship. I didn't have an amazing time either. Yeah. Xander, you sound so mature, man. He's growing. Yeah, I think that is important. I need to ask my friend. I need to ask my friend why I was so sad that time. I wonder what I told him during the period. I think that will be the only memory that would be more accurate than mine. Do you know it for non-backgrounds? They care a lot about grades applying to grad school. I don't know. I feel like they would care less about grades, maybe. I have no idea though. To be honest, I don't really know. I think you still have to submit a portfolio or something, right? So as long as you have interesting interests, that's probably what they care about. If it's on a lower but above cutoff. I think if you're from other backgrounds, yeah, I don't know. I think you just need to show that you're passionate about your background you're from. I feel like that will be a student that will be interesting to teach, I think. My design courses, I have quite good grades, but I often find that I forget my other courses in favor of design. My grades aren't shite, but not amazing either. Yeah, that's fine. Just apply the UCL, man. I think you'll be fine. But you need to get some detailed drawings. And you need to, like, be super interested in something. I think that's important. But Xander, you still got time, right? You still got one more year, so you got time. Yeah. How much school has helped you to, let's say, build your own drawing style? I myself get inspired by many sources. By many sources, architects' drawings, Pinterest, etc. And I'm really curious about what your actual workflow. My workflow in terms of getting like inspo and stuff. I think a lot of it actually comes from looking at people's projects around me and from other schools that my teacher teaches at this year. Like literally get inspired by my closest friends. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Or it's kind of cool, I mean. So I guess maybe I'm friends with them as well because they have work that really impresses me. So then I can just look at their drawings and steal their shit. But I definitely look at Pinterest and stuff, definitely. But like right now, I'm looking at like landscapes and shit. Like I'm looking at archaic landscape and like I'm looking at landscape paintings. So that is kind of an aesthetic inspiration for me right now. So that's why I'm doing kind of all of the kind of landscapey parts. I'm trying to make it like kind of not painting like. I mean, this is not painting like at all, but at least in terms of like terrain, like the terrain that's almost depicted in really beautiful landscape paintings. I'm trying to do that. Like it's kind of rural, but it's also very like aesthetic driven. Like you don't see normal grass growing like this. You don't really see a hill. Like some like anywhere really. Most things are pretty flat in the UK, so I'm making an effort to make it look more painterly. So I think a lot of times it's good to also have aesthetic inspirations come from a related subject that you're looking at, because I'm looking at like modern technology campuses, and a lot of these campuses have a very painterly aesthetic to how they sell these campuses to the public. Like these big architecture render companies do very green, I say greenwash, but just very green and very dreamy kind of landscape to sell these big tech campus projects. So I'm kind of like taking that and then like planting little things, like having a big ass wall made of hedge, which I don't think any tech campus will have. But I'm taking the grassy landscaping bit from that. Heat pumps. Wait, what are we talking about? Heat pumps? Lawrence? So, yeah. Guys, is it bad if I scroll up and read every chat, or should I just keep reading the most recent chat? Like, is this why are portfolios so difficult? Do you have any good ideas? Yeah, that is a difficult question, man. Can you be a bit more specific, please? Just take it, I think, in little steps. Don't treat it as like I have 10 days to finish this portfolio, but treat it as like I have 1 day to this 1 page. I think segmenting it is a good way to not stress out. Why is UCL so hard to get in? Yeah, I mean, people are pretty fucking sweaty. Yeah, I don't know, because I guess yeah, I mean, it's a good school. I mean, it's a very fun school. I think that's why so many people want to go to it. You get teachers that are interested in interesting things, and you have students who are very good at drawing, thinking, and I guess representing. So who doesn't want to go to a place where you make really beautiful stuff? I mean, a lot of people don't want to do that, and that's completely fair, but also there's a lot of people that do want to do that. 2 more years? Jesus Christ, Xander. That's so long. That's my entire master's degree right there. I'm jealous. Yeah, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year, man. I just get super fucking sad. Guys, I don't know. Hopefully it all works out. But Finn and I have been thinking about just going to a big practice and just slaving away. They're gonna time our bathroom breaks. They're gonna abuse us every day, and we're gonna take it. So I hope it's not as bad as it was a few years ago. It's the 100th stream. Yes. Doing something special? Not really. I've got no creativity left for that. Got no creativity. But thank you very much. Yeah, it is a big milestone. 100 streams. Yeah. I need to keep improving my streams. I made the chat a bit more organized. But yeah, that's something I changed recently. And when it comes to technical drawings, plans, sections, etc., you for sure have some good friends if that's what you get from getting inspo from them. Oh, technical drawings? Yeah, I mean, we do get to look at people's work from previous years, and there are some fucking monsters out here. Like, there's this girl that did the densest fucking technical report I've ever seen in my life. She had modeled about 50 buildings. Like, her thing is like this long trip through a river across the city, and the ship brings buildings to different parts, and it takes stuff and it builds stuff along the way. And she just had so many things designed and built. Every page was beautiful and just fucking dense. Her name is Annabelle Tan. If you guys want to search it up on Instagram, but yeah, she's got some crazy models. Yeah, I'll show you guys a quick snip from. Whoever's spamming sad emoji, or is that sad emoji? I can't tell. Oh, it's a. I think she won some medal, probably. I would guess she did. Yeah, this is insane. This is her. This is one of her like 50 models. Ain't that beautiful, guys? Like she modeled all the individual like pieces of the. Yeah, I think that shit's all real, man. That's crazy. Like these were her drawings. Jesus. You know what I mean? This is the... She must be hardworking. I think she is. Very hardworking. Like, that's one of her, like, 3 big sections. That's her Instagram. Now you see, I just showed you guys the middle one. It's just 2 more that has that kind of level of detail and the storyboard for each one. More like models, like this is beautiful. And the colors are so nice, and like the detail, I really like when people do like really nice, like precise low detail like this. It's just something I can't imagine doing. Like, that's insane. Yeah, prop. This is type of. So like exactly like it's like people say, is architecture fun? I think no. Like this is sweaty as fuck and it takes so long, but I can't imagine hating doing this. Like as in like me. Like this is dope. At the end of the day, you got this nice model, cute as fuck, beautiful, and you're just making little grass. No, I prefer that to like calling some kind of I mean that's kind of practice, so I guess I prefer that to like solve an equation. What's her Instagram? Her Instagram is... I'll type it. I think she signed a deal with the government where they would support her master's degree, and she will have to go back and work for the government for like 2-3 years or something. So she's working for the Singaporean government. Imagine having someone like this working for the government and planning your city. How dope that is. worked out. Yeah, that's quite cool. Grant you 3 wishes. Hello, Alpha. Good to see you, man. Getting really into perspective section. They're so great. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Started with the book manual of sections. Oh. Sounds cool, man. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Good book. Good book. I'll remember this book. Maybe I'll buy it one day. Pretty nice. Let me show you let me show you guys some cool plans, okay? Guys, I need to get some hype for this one because I think these are actually some dope ass plans. Let me show you guys some of the best plans I've seen recently, okay? Can I get some W's? We had a presentation. Let me just save this document so I'll forever have this. We had a presentation from this person who is very good at drawing plans. And he showed us the best plans that he knows. So I guess I can get some W's. I'm gonna show you guys this thing. Basically, like, I don't know if I'm supposed, because it's obviously it's like he got the drawing, so I won't show everything. I'll just hide the actual. I'll just show the pictures that he got. I want to respect his hard work. Dub. Can I get some more dubs? Thank you, 10 for the dub. I love it when people pop up just for the important parts. Let me see. Okay. I think I can show you these. Okay. Alright. Ready, guys? So, plan 1, obviously the goat. This is the plan that he recommended me to look at. Which, hello 10. I'm good, I'm doing well, how are you, man? Go full screen. This is the first plan, the OMA plan, Park Develop Level A. They lost it, which is crazy, but this is a dope ass plan, let me say. Very cool. Very cool plan. Very diagrammatic. Anyone seen this before? Should I keep going? And the thing is, I guess I just saw the presentation. It's not very high res. It was very high res when I saw it on TV. Alright. So I think he basically kind of makes different points as he goes through them. I don't really remember, but I'll just kind of jump through. So I think here he's talking about walls, about how like walls are probably one of the most important parts of any kind of plan drawing. It's the relationship of objects to walls, and the walls always need to be very clear. So kind of shown in black here. This is I guess the showing of like material on surfaces, and having very simple but precise grids. Like every square is perfectly cut off at the edge. Maybe not these ones, but the vegetation kind of connects to each other. And I guess like this is just like one line weight. And then, yeah, I guess the hatching is probably a cool thing to notice here. Like just with grids, you can have such a big difference in two. This is really fucking nice. The dot in the middle. That's so sweaty.
Because they don't know.
Oh yeah, this one's cool. It's about kind of clarity in the plan, like showing exactly what you're trying to show. So this one is the tree. This one is trying to show. Fuck. I think this one's trying to show all the columns of the building. You guys can see the name at the bottom, so I'm not gonna name every architect. But basically, all of these dots mark out the columns. And it's a glass roof, or it's a very thin sheet roof. So the roof is not important here. It's more about where it's supported. And the idea is, the innovation, I guess, is the kind of support that it uses. I guess this one is about drawing furnitures. And he's kind of talking about how... See you. Yeah, I did structural analysis in the first one. This nice, man. Dope. He's talking about how plans are diagrams. Like, you're never actually showing the real thing. Everything shown in the plan is not real, because like, even if you draw a building, if you ever draw a building perfectly straight, it's diagramming a building, because a building is never perfectly straight, unless you draw it like exactly to the fucking point decimals of things. So I guess what he's saying is, don't worry about I guess this one's using furnitures to frame activities and events. But don't worry about using very diagrammatic ways to show what you're doing, because plan's about simplifying what you're doing so that people understand what you're trying to show. It's not a construction plan, which would be very different to this. But this is to show what the plan does. And you can do that very diagrammatically. You don't need to try to show everything. It's much clearer if you don't show everything. Okay, so this one is about mapping all the trees that exist on the site and using the open space between trees to make the building. That's the point that this drawing is trying to get across. So the trees are the most highlighted parts of the plan. Then it talks about scale, having the most zoomed out, which are mapping relationship between countries or cities and things. Yeah, these are some really nice plans, I thought. This is crazy detailed. Yeah, I think dogma is one that comes up a lot of a lot of plans. Hello, Sarp. How you doing? We're live and we're talking about plans. This is a plan presentation that someone, a really nice person, gave us a presentation on, so I'm just sharing that with you guys. Hello, Jack. How you doing? Am I interested in virtual reality stuff like metaverse? I would be. I don't really know much about it though, but I wouldn't say I'm like extremely interested, but I definitely not like, I just don't know much about it at this point. I'm definitely interested in knowing more though. So this is I guess here I think he talked about how if you're mapping a city, there's a choice of like mapping things you care about and mapping everything in detail, which like just the level of mapping here convinces you that this person knows what happens here. It's not like he only studied one block and that's it. It's like he kind of did his homework on the surrounding area, and that's what this plan shows very well. It's super clear as well, like it's super crisp, like nothing overlaps. And then zooming in again, Right, yeah, wait. I guess that's similar scale. This one's weird though. I don't know what's going on here. I don't remember what was said. Alright, here is about showing structures of like these are the most obvious ones. Most highlighted parts, and then you have, so these very clearly show circulation and cores, so how the building is like supported, and then the rest is more like what's inside. Hey Saint, how's it going, man? It's good. I've been working on my thesis, and yeah, just go back. I'm gonna do some work after this, but just been chilling and chatting. How you doing? And also the video is coming soon. I just haven't been posting the videos, but been trying to make it good. So sorry for the long wait. I know you're trying to get the Insta popping, but yeah. Don't know how much it will help, but I'm gonna try to make it decent. Hey Pranav, how's it going? For the ones I don't remember, I'll just kind of jump through it. Oh, this one was cool, I think. This one was about how you can abstract events. It's saying that to leave the activities somewhat ambiguous, that it can literally be represented by shapes. Because it's like, I mean, the way, if you look at right now my studio and plan, and you look at the ways things are placed, is not very, it's not really going to be the way you think things will be placed. Like, I don't know what the hell is even there. There is a lunch container drying on a piece of paper with 2 spoons next to it and a towel hanging up on the edge of the desk. Like, what the guy is saying is that there's no point predicting it precisely because it's never going to happen as you predict it. So you could just draw random shapes and you can just reference this guy. So that's kind of interesting, you know, which, you know, I completely get, and I think that it was a very good point. One week until you the line, damn, bro. yeah, facts, yeah, it's numb period. Okay, so we got, this is more like detailed bit. So this is kind of like, if you really zoom into one space, like nothing is straight and like everything is kind of like wobbly and shit. And really detailing the shit of one place. And I guess it's important, I think this is really nice. The dark part, which is the wall, the cut through wall. I think it's always, I guess, from these drawings, it seems like it's always really good to show the walls as the most important thing. If you're cutting through something. Line weights. So he actually gave us his line weight. So I posted this on Discord, but he gave us his line weights. I don't think it's a septic tank. I feel like he wouldn't do such a nice drawing for a septic tank, but maybe. But good to see you, Bass. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. I think it's, I have no idea what it is though. Looks like a chair that's underwater. Maybe it is a septic tank with really nice walls. But anyways, because it's kind of him showing what kind of lines to use for different things. So if anyone's interested, you could just like use this and try it. Yeah, what he says is basically like, don't dash too much, and don't make dashes too thin, and also try to overlap lines as little as possible. Don't draw a circle with a line cutting across it. Delete the line that's being covered by the circle. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I could show their company's work. I'm kind of scared of Okay, I think this is fine. Basically, he says to understand how whether your drawing is getting too dense, you basically highlight the entire thing in Rhino. And if things are just getting blocked up because it's too dense, then it probably is going to be too dense when you print it. A quest for you concerning huge plants. Do you generally have a bigger picture of it where you can visualize it even before coming to life, or you just go with instinct until you figure it out at some point? Oh yeah, I definitely don't have a big picture. I mean, I do some rough drawings of the overall thing, but it's kind of like making small things and like tables and putting the tables everywhere that needs a table, and then just spamming that process of adding elements, because most elements are repeated sometimes, most of the time, and then I guess you do the single used elements. Let me just see if can I show these drawings? I feel like I could. I feel like I'm okay. I'm gonna advertise for this company, so hopefully if he finds out I'm doing this, he won't get too mad at me. But his firm is called Of Architecture, OF Architecture. It's not OnlyFans, it's just Of. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Can you guys see if you can find it? I think that's definitely what it's called. And his name is called NA. Like NA, which is cool as fuck. He's Korean. I don't know how his name is NA, but that's what people call him. And he is very good at plants, and you will see. So this, I think, is probably one of the favorite ones that he showed. It's just nice, and he does these himself, I think. So this one was about showing the depth of these, like, I don't know what you call these, but like I guess they drop down, they're like kind of a different level, and it's about showing the depths of these things. I think these are people, the little dots, different vegetations with different symbols, grass with just a hatch. I really like the hatch without lines, because grass has no like hard boundary line, and I think that's a very cool way of understanding it, of like, or like considering what gets a line and what doesn't. And he also says water, this is water, and water shouldn't get hard lines, because water also, its level changes in most cases, and that's why you shouldn't have hard lines for water. So yeah, I think that's a cool thought to have. If you're working on Rivet, I have no idea, man. That you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. Yeah, another vegetation. I think it's quite nuts that these are all drawn and like hand traced, that you've just literally drawn different types of grass and rocks, and they don't really look that repeated is the thing. They have a direction to it. So I think he is just sweaty. It's crazy, right? You draw the thing you don't touch in such detail. You know, these are really cool. So you can just like some plants are just lines, like grass, just some lines. I just swallowed a part of my gum. Yeah, guys, what you guys like this plan? I mean, also it's about the shape of it. I think he later talks about getting inspiration for like shapes. And yeah, it kind of zooms out. So on a different level, so this is on the lower level, and once you get to a higher level, that becomes more faint, and you can see the surrounding site. And yeah, and you zoom out, you see more stuff. I don't really know what these are. Is it farmland? I'm not sure what these are. I assume it's farmland. Alright, this is like pretty insane. Like, I really like how it goes into detail even on kind of like to the border of everything. It feels like the site is pretty well documented. Yeah, I know, right? These are nice site. Thank you for confirming. Yeah, there's even more. Like, fuck. Yeah, I really like these. No idea what they are. But they just look so fucking nice. And this becomes the roof now, I believe. Yeah. What's this about? Oh, right. This is about representing the events inside. So they're this person uses just weird shapes. Like, these could be chairs, this could be something. But it's talking about how random spaces are used. Like, this is not like ordered. Like, this is kind of more ordered, but like these just become shapes. Like, no one knows what these are. And that's kind of the point, that this space will be used for whatever no one knows what's being used for, so there's no point. Looks like farmland to me. Yeah, I think that is farmland, yeah. But who the fuck thinks about drawing a farmland like this? Like, where do you come up with these like Egyptian inscription lines? Mega cool. Yeah, so nice. It feels like he has like a new interface to draw Rhino and drawing Rhino like that we don't have. He has like a pen that can draw grass straight into Rhino or something, which would be cool. But to anyone new here, I'm presenting. This is not my presentation. This is someone else's portfolio. His name is NA from OF Architects. Okay, I want to give credits because I don't want him to be angry with me if he finds out I'm showing this to you guys. But he gave a really great presentation on how to draw plans and be very clear with what you're showing. And we're right now in the program part of how the show goes on in your spaces. I think, yeah, this again is like, there's just a lot of random shapes that has no prescribed meaning to it. And it's kind of up to interpretation of what's going on in each space, and that's okay. Sana. Oh yeah, this one is like very diagrammatic as well. Like, what the hell is that? Right. I think it kind of just becomes somewhat of a composition game as well. Of like, they're placed very, like there's I don't know if you see this, but there's kind of like a line of gap that goes through this way in each section. It feels like there's like this wave texture, but then I guess there's also slightly one here, but much thinner. But it feels like there's like a general pattern of how they're placed. You know what I mean? And I think that's what you're trying to get across to make people believe. Where can we find this gem? Well, this is the names are at the bottom. So if you guys want to find these drawings, then. But then if it's his personal work, then you can look on OF Architects to see if they're there. I guess it also shows that people are constantly moving chairs and tables in rooms, so drawing static rigid forms is used unrealistic as they are always tucked out of tables and random, which is yeah, exactly. Right on it. Yeah. Like, again, just to look at like that table there, how like messy it is. There's someone's backpack that's just lying there for I don't know for how long now. And I mean my desk is pretty messy as well, so yeah. Or another brother, another brother. Yeah, like what the fuck is this, right? Like what is this? I'm talking about the presentation you're showing us. Don't know if it's one the net or not. No, it's not. It's not on the internet. But the individual drawings you can find. So that's all that matters, right? You know. Yeah, abstracting furnitures and events. Yeah, this one's dope. Like people just become dots and you're kind of just showing where people gather and stuff. Self-explanatory. Even more diagrammatic. This is so nice. It's like people will be like, you know, this is too complex. Why is it trying to be so complex? Like, I think there's like being complex for the sake of being complex, and there's like very pleasant complex. Like, I feel like they can actually explain exactly what everything is if you ask them. You got the butthole sign. A court of some sort. This is a tennis court, right? Is it? No. I feel like this is a basketball court, or this is maybe a soccer field, tennis court, ping pong. I don't know. Like if you actually zoom in, I think you can tell. I love these trees. If there are trees, these are fucking amazing. Patrick Star. Maybe these are kids. It's the first time reading into this. So this is a section, I assume. It's a section of what goes here. Maybe this is like a willow tree. Love this. So good. So good. So good. This is a building, I think. I don't know what that is. Sand pit or something? This would be some kind of sculpture or like tent thing, I'd imagine. Oh. 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 Sorry. Right, and then yeah, it's got more diagrammatic explanations. Just found some of his actual works pretty crazy too. Yeah. He's got crazy plans and crazy CAD drawings in general. Graphics. So this is what he talks about in terms of literally understanding like plans as shapes, like rough shapes. So he likes these like constructivist paintings because they literally simplify form to the just most basic shapes, and it's all about composition and what composition is pleasant. So you could literally just take parts of the plan, these paintings that you enjoy, and put them in as plan, and they would just look good. Because these, if that looks good, then you use it as plan, it will look good. And I think that is it. That is it. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah. Look at that. Take a leak. pop some of his drawings onto the... I think my favorite will have to be... I really like this. Bro, you're gorgeous. Stop the cat, man. Thank you, though. You're also gorgeous. No cat? No way. Damn. Should we kiss? If we kiss, I can finally turn back into human from my frog form. Guys, the frog hat just fucks my hair. Like, the thing is, I'm gonna have to like go back onto the streets after this, and like wearing the frog hat all day just makes me look like it just exposes how uneven my head shape is, and yeah, I guess the sacrifices I make. Yeah, I'm just gonna screenshot some of these and put it into Discord. I think this one's cool because like the inhabitation looks like wank. This one's cool. Fuck. But like you can very clearly see how he references, like for example, this drawing definitely inspired like this drawing. And so yeah, in some ways, like you have to get inspo from something. And yeah, this one's dope. But yeah, guys, like the video, join the Discord, and consider subscribing if you're new here. You do renders too? Oh, these are not my plans. I'm just showing a presentation that someone else made, whose name is NA from OF Architecture, not OnlyFans art. Fuck, this is disrespectful. His name is NA from OF Architecture. But in general, do you do archivists? Let me show you. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, this is a render I have on the background, which I will probably start doing another render after I finish speaking here. Or I just pop my favorite plans onto the ting. Prov, you said hello in general. Hello Prov. Hello Squishy. Whoa. All right. Nice job. Thank you very much. It's my Minecraft building. Is it done? No, it's not done. Let's see how high res it's getting. It's pretty good, honestly. I should probably stop it. You know the temptation to just let it run? Yeah. Would it be cool? Do you want to see me Photoshop this thing? make it look a bit more like, I guess, like realistic in terms of the background. I'm gonna remove the background and put in my own background, and like do like the street like signs and stuff like that. Alright, Chili, that's all I needed, man. I'm gonna do it. Good to see you in the chat, Zuhadi. Thank you for confirming. Okay, yeah, I think this is high enough res. The only thing is, right, it's like the only time you will need a super high res is for printing it on A0, which I doubt I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think it's high enough. Okay, I'm gonna just stop it. No hesitations. Hello, Brian. So you use V-Ray a lot. Have you tried different rendering softwares before? I have not, unfortunately. I've done Enscape before, but yeah, I don't know. I like the university you went to. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a very good university. Like top 5 Ivy League. It's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna stop letting this thing cook. It's still saving, guys. Chilesco, have I seen you before? I don't know. I can't remember. Have we exchanged before? First time. I see. Damn, we're getting close immediately. It's more chemistry I had with the last girl I went on dates with. 2 months of dates. Enough. Okay. Alright, let's open Photoshop. I've been getting your live in my YouTube feed. I don't know why it was meant to be. Yep. Facts. No, YouTube is like a hinge to me. This is where I make my matches. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, man. Alright, let me jump in Photoshop. delete the ones I don't need. This. 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 Cool. Okay. Has any one of your friends done work with Zaha? Yep. My flatmate from last year worked for Zaha over the summer. Can you show us their portfolio once? I don't have his like application portfolio. But you can find their Instagram. This is their Instagram. Okay, I would say their Instagram name spelling. Andre, like how you think Andre is spelt. ANDREI, Andre. Dot Dinu. DINU. Dot I. That's his that's his Instagram. And you can kind of tell that he worked for Zaha, to be fair. So yeah, if you want to do some research on that, try that. If you can't find it, let me know. Hello, Zaki. I don't think we've spoken before. Nice to meet you, Zaki. How are you doing? Can you show us the portfolio one? Yeah. Can you check my renders in Behance if I give you my please? It's the thing, right? If you just want me to look at your renders, depends how many renders are there, because you can just pop them into Discord. So is it a portfolio, or you just sharing a few like how many renders? I guess my question. Alright. Oh. Basically, if it's a portfolio, like if it's longer than, let's say, 3 to 5 images, then I'm gonna have to ask you to present it, because there is a queue for portfolio reviews. But if it's like 3 to 5 images, then I'm happy to look at it. I just want to make it fair for everyone. That's all it is. Sorry? Oh, yeah.
I'm watching this documentary about the Zodiac kill. It's so bad. He just said killing men is so much more fun. Killing wildlife in the forest. And he said, I will not give you my name because I don't want you to stop me from collecting slaves for my afterlife.
As in, the documentary is not bad, but he is so bad.
Yeah.
I see. Oh yeah, I've seen the movie Zodiac.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was really good.
Yeah, he's never caught and stuff. Yeah.
But they just made a documentary. Apparently,
Really? Maybe. Yeah.
sport, which is a last name for police back. This guy. I don't know. I'll keep watching.
Yeah, he writes the ciphers and stuff. So extra. Yeah. I mean, it was just an overall look, just to give a quick opinion on photorealism. I'm not an architect. I just do renders. Okay, fair enough. Could you give me your @ Yeah. Let's do that. Give me your @ boy. What's up, Jam? Coming back on the stream consistency. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Yeah, thank you for noticing. I mean, it's my second stream back, so appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's find you, Mario. I don't really use Behance much, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to search. Do I have to sign in to search? Or... Whoa. Oh, is it Mario Acevedo Visa? Why do I have to sign into my UCL account to access? To like look at, to use Behance. I hate the world. Alright, Mario, nice selfie. Alright, I'll pull it up. It makes me want to kiss even more. What? No cap. Hey, you said I looked good first, so just turning the favor. In all truthfulness. I mean it though. Okay. Oh, Mario is available to hire. For what though? It doesn't say. Okay, if I'm making you uncomfortable, I won't do it anymore, okay? Alright. So this is it, right? I'm on the right page? I mean, some of these stuff, I can't even tell if it's... Or like, at first glance, I wouldn't think it's fake. Like this one, insane. This one is really good. I want to just go through the thumbnails. Okay, I'm gonna rank my... Should I give you my most... The ones I think is the most realistic and the ones that are least realistic? Would that be cool categories? Up to you, I guess it depends on what you find helpful, I guess. I think it'd be fun to... Okay, so I think most realistic, this one. This one. This one's pretty good. And this one. I think how I'm just gonna chat some random shit, alright? So I think obviously like you have the skill to do all of them like this and these. I think the only thing that makes some of them seem more archiviz type is the angle that they're on. As in, this is less common of an angle than something like this, I guess, in terms of archiviz, like the straight on angle. It almost feels... The thing is, these are all fucking amazing, okay? They're all amazing. Amazing renders. I haven't even zoomed in, but they look so good. But I'm literally just giving my thoughts on why I picked some of them over the others. Because I really like, these are very kind of naturally looking frames where it's kind of on an angle from an eye level height. And they feel more natural as photographs, I guess. Like this one, especially, like this one's from a kind of a strange angle, which is great. And this one I love because the wall is slanted. And the trees are amazing. I mean, this tree is crazy. I don't know where it's... Oh, I guess that's a tree branch. But it's almost the randomness and the stuff that look less framed. That makes it look really realistic. For example, this one I thought looks really good. But I think it's the house that oh, I like how the tree's falling over. That's great. Great thing you put there. I think it's the house, the person that designed the house that makes it seem a bit more vised. Because that's a lot of space that you don't do anything with, I guess, in a way. That's just an arch to cover the rain, but it's like super tall. And does it need to be that tall? I mean, I don't know. Because that seems hopeful as something that I guess you get the money to do. But it's very cool. Maybe a bit more worn down will look more realistic, I guess. Like this feels very... I mean, I guess this is stereotypical interior design angle. Which is not a bad thing at all. It just looks amazing. It's just, I guess this is what you picture in your head if someone said interior design render. Which, yeah, but it really looks really realistic though. And let me check out the favorite ones in large format. Yeah, guys, W Mario, guys. W chillin'. Wait, someone said Discord? Yeah, guys, W Mario. Okay. Okay, so wait, so you do these in, let me see. 3ds Max has Corona. So do you model these things, or do you kind of get the models from clients and then you... I'm guessing you get the model from someone. I mean, but who has that budget to hire you, which does really good renders, just to sell a house like this? Which doesn't seem like it will make a crazy amount. So that, I'm quite curious. Because like, this is really high level rendering, and you get this kind of level rendering for big ass projects. And for someone to pay you to do this just to sell an individual house is quite impressive. Like, they must be in a good area, I imagine, or something. Yeah, Mario, what do you think? As in, like, okay, so you model these as well. Balls is correct. Hello, Max. Do you get paid pretty well? Because I imagine this is like a high level archiviz, right? Like this. You gotta get paid for this shit, like a good amount, right? Get paid good? Nice, my man. Yeah, like this is really high quality stuff. Just from the US, they got lots of money. Ah, fair enough. Bro, you're really good. So did you model this? I think it will be better without the person, but I completely understand why companies will want the person there. But like, yeah, this is dope. Let's search for Chinese museum. So Mario, how long did this take you? In terms of how long did it take you to model it, and how long did it take you to How long would it take you to visit? I mean, that's kind of hard though, because it depends on how good of a model they send you. So I guess, did you model this, and how long did this take you overall? I'm good, Max. How are you? Can you review my small portfolio? Yeah, of course. Would you be able to present it? Because if you can present it, I can do it right away. If not, then I think it would take me a few weeks, a few months to get to you. I mean, also, I'll let the chat answer. If the chat wants me to review Max's portfolio, I'll review it. Or should Max present it, I think. Sorry, wrong account. What do you mean, Ruben? How do you like grow your page and get international clients? 2 weeks? Oh my god. 2 weeks. Brother. Sorry, that's as big as my eyes open. Two weeks. That's quite a long time, man. I guess you modeled everything, right, for this one? That makes sense. Still though, 2 weeks, damn. Are you saying 2 weeks is what you charged them for? Or it took you 2 weeks of like Monday to Friday? Just go, you gotta give us the details, man. This is amazing though. I wanna zoom into this. I can't open the image as Why is grandma so detailed? She's so much more detailed than plants. Is she photoshopped? I feel like she's photoshopped it, right? Is she photoshopped it? Wasn't that fast in the moment? Wow, this is fucking dope. If you did this a while ago, then like you must be like insane now. What's the most recent one that you did? How do you get international clients? Hop on a stream and get a portfolio review. This is gonna get you negative clients though, I'm sorry. I mean, I imagine even like the software license for those two things is expensive. I don't know how much it costs to do 3ds Max, but museum one, but that museum already exists. It was a recreation challenge. As in a challenge for yourself? A little bit of self-exploration, unpaid work, respects. It's a Facebook group I'm in. Oh, what? Whoa. What's the lore on that? So what, so you win and stuff? Oh, whoa, what? There's 2 versions of this? I just realized. What? How? There's more. What? Oh. I'm so confused. Oh, so does that mean there's more versions of this? Oh, no. Oh. Damn. There's only one picture from my favorite. Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's Il Jakun. It's dope, man. I mean, I have no idea what the actual building looks like, but... Oh. Yeah, I won. Just exposure, lol. Dub. Yeah, it's very nice. Have you ever lost? I feel like you've never lost. Exposure. It's the clock museum. I just added the twist lower place clocks with lamps. Ah, it's not common to show and process work for archivists. This is not common. Yeah, this is nice. So are these projects in chronological order? Like, is this before the house? The street view house? I mean, this is dreamy. Wow, that's so smooth. That's so nice. Did you model this? If you model this, I might have to kiss you. I feel like you didn't know. Did you model this chair? Hell no, nobody got time for that. Yeah, facts. No, but if you can model this chair like this, then, you know, I'll be on my knees. But, like, I think that's like elite texture mapping, right? Gorgeous. Cinematic. Very nice. Oh, they added that. Oh, bussin'. Bro's got the dust particles. Dirt maps. That's great. What else you got the atomic map. You got the nucleus map. Yeah, that's very cool. Hello, Ruben. Back to the main account. Yeah, that's fair, but this is gorgeous, amazing stuff. So Chili, are you like full-time viz man now? Like, that's sustainable, would you say? Just curious in terms of career options. Finn, hey. Yo, Finn, look at this one. This one's quite nice too. we gotta have a render challenge here. That would be fucking lit. I have 2 years in. I can't tell yet. 2 years in is a good amount of time, I think. Yeah. Finn also does a lot of viz as well. He sits next to me normally, but I think he went to the gym. Now he's probably home, and I just go to the gym later. And yeah, sorry Finn, I took too long. Give him my gift. So, but honestly, I think I might stay a bit later today, anyways, to do some more work. Oh, okay. Bikini lady. This person is kind of uncanny. What? Water? Whoa. How did that take me there? Water seems like a hard... To be smooth like this floor? I would guess that there's some kind of lining. I don't know. It's the first time I tried matte painting people. I mean, it's pretty good. It's just maybe like the too much definition in the back, maybe. But the water, I think, is the... Because it feels like there's a similar amount of ripple here and there, which I don't know if that's the case or not, but you know. I mean, it's still amazing render. Like the plants are busting. These, really nice. And really nice like view, like really beautiful view. And I like how like this slants outwards, right? It does slant outwards. I guess you're not using 2-point perspective, you're using just perspective, which makes it more realistic. Yeah, it's nice, man. I see, actually. Okay, so these are older works. Oh wow, this is actually super nice. Guys, should we hire Mario? Oh damn. Balls? No way, you can do all of these? Jesus Christ. You can do sound design? How do you even do sound design? With obviously highest budget. There's no, I can't, okay. Project description, 5 mil, 6 mil. 2 days. 5 balls. 5.5 balls. Two views. One microscopic level. 6.2 mil lens. And the other one is space view, like outer space. Next to Mars. Hi. I think you're a great match for a freelance project I'm looking for. True. Hire this guy, he's available. Good. I don't know how, I'm scared. Okay, nice. Thank you very much for that, Mario. for blessing my eyeballs. Fuck, now I have to look at my shitty fucking render. This is terrible. How could you do this? How could you do this? Before that, I'm gonna eat 2 eggs. Fuck yeah. Eggs and soy sauce? Guys, what's everyone's favorite snack when they're working? Mm. So good. Have the egg? Be right back. We'll have you in the background, bro. Thanks, man. Feel like I've been taken as a pet. Like a Pokeball. But I appreciate that. Hello, Nika. How you doing? That's my Asian right there. Hell yeah. Everything goes with soy sauce. My grandpa taught me to eat like this, or he gave me that recipe, a gourmet recipe. Now it's the only way I eat boiled eggs. They're like, it's like a stink bomb. You open that that pot up and it just reeks. Okay, wasabi beans in the studio. Yeah, I've got a. Dude, someone stole my sushi the other day. So I've got this leftover packet of wasabi. But basically, I bought a box of sushi. Kept put in the fridge, and someone took it and replaced it with a smaller box of sushi from the same place. I wonder if someone. No way though. But there's no way you mess up. You know, you mess up and take someone else's larger box of sushi. So I obviously didn't accept the smaller box, and I was like, maybe this is someone else's. But basically, it's been left in there for 2 days, so I just threw it out. Everything's good with soy sauce? Hell yeah. You guys, any other Asians out here? So mean. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The thing is, I keep thinking in my mind, it's like, what if I fucked up? What if I actually just bought the small box? But I'm 100% sure that when I went into the store that day, I picked up the big box. Like, there's no way. I only ever get the big box. There's no reason I would ever get the small one. Because the small one is not enough for a meal. So, yeah. Whoever that is, yeah. Terrible person. Yeah, Ruben, what do you like to eat when you're working and stuff? Like a work day. What's your go-to meals? It could be like one meal, it could be 2 meals. Shrinkflation manually. What does that mean? Guys, apparently yen, like Japanese yen, is down right now, so it's a good time to go to Japan. Apparently there's a big exhibition in the summer in Japan. So, yeah, I think I might try to go again. From India? No, man. Any soy sauce Asians? Really crave Taco Bell during all-nighters? So does Taco Bell hurt you or no? It doesn't hurt me more than any other thing, like bad food, really. But I mean, it's known for hurting people. Alright, that's the first thing. Let's remove that background. We've got like some like Call of Duty music playing right now. I'm feeling quite stealthy. Just delete it. No. Okay, so should we put in sky? Let's find a nice sky. HD sky. My hedge?
Hegemony?
Yep. Hedge funded. Alright, let's put this. Alright, let's just found a sky. We'll pop it in. Someone took my sushi the other day and replaced it with a smaller box of sushi.
Sounds like something.
Yeah. And they haven't touched the small box, so I feel like they tried to replace it. So I just threw it out.
Yeah, they could have, if they felt bad about it, they could have replaced it with the same, if not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think they had bought a small one. They're like, fuck it, let's just take this person or something. I don't know, but I really don't get how he takes some sushi.
And I still want chicken.
Yes.
Give me a bite.
I really crave, yeah.
Voila.
Danny adds soy sauce.
No.
Danny adds lao gama with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect that.
It's a good.
Yeah, that would taste good.
Awesome.
You gave
No.
me it's avocado, cucumber, spinach, and tuna.
Very healthy.
Cheese, vegetables.
Like a muscle girl. Very nice. Oh, this sky is terrible. Well, let's find something else. What are we looking for here? Looking for a painterly sky. Why is that sky so bad though? It shouldn't be that bad. Maybe it's me that's wrong. What the hell? When did adjustments become this thing? What is going on? Where's the adjustment layer thing? Single, okay. I think the problem is... Yeah, is this the painting I want? Let me just show you guys. I think this is a great painting. I want the sky to feel like that. I think that's gonna take some brushing. The brush. Let's get a big brush. Huge brush. Soft, real soft. Let's use a bit of color for this. So let's delete this. We'll just use whatever color. And then let's see. I guess I'll put it here. Put another hue layer on top. I'm gonna turn that into like yellowish thing. Yellowish. Combine that. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, I think it's also the fact that this gets quite white as it goes down. So let's... Why is it like this? Hello, Azer. Good to see you, brother. Minecraft Leaf book. Yep, that's it. Hello, Jude. I am back. Back and forth. Is it still the quantum building? Feels like it's made a pretty big leap. Yes, it is. It's a quantum campus, and this is the fence of the campus. Kelvin, you mentioned earlier to work on detailed drawings for UCL. Do you mean construction detail drawings or just detail drawings? Construction detail drawings. Like a detail of like how two things join together or like meet. Or how like a floor plate is slotted in. Yeah, this is the border for the quantum lab. And it's very green because most tech campuses today are very green. So I'm just expressing that, but making the boundary which marks where you're allowed to access and you know that you're supposed to not go in, to make that more expressed, because typically for these tech campuses they hide the fencing and make it look like it's accessible when it's not. This one kind of makes you explicitly aware of the boundary that it tries to draw, even though it's accessible. So I guess, you know, it's oh, what are these white things? Hmm. I'm using hedge, which is it starts off as one of the first ways to mark boundaries, like in human history. This goes back to the ancient times. And it served a more functional purpose of literally not letting animals leave the boundary of it. And then people started using stones, timber to defend against other people, because those are more solid fencing types. So kind of hedges only came back when it's just in like the 16th centuries, when it was the cheapest way to map boundaries, when the king wanted to take as much land as possible. So that then it was again popularized, and then disappeared again because Industrial Revolution, and people wanted solid fencing because it takes up less space than a big old plunk of. Then it disappeared again, and then it came back again in the more like last like I guess like 50 decades or 5 decades, for its sustainability, and kind of it being able to host animals and stuff, and how friendly it looks. So now it's been used a lot for gardens in the UK, and people are getting paid to preserve it. There's like I don't remember what act it was, but yeah, it's just kind of a thing that's been in UK history, both signs of inclusive, which like in the beginning where land was common, and then exclusive in terms of marking out private ownership with the king, and now back again for kind of seeming more inclusive, but still as a boundary marker. So I'm using that. Bus stop gave up its main character status. I see. Yeah. It's moved to the side character now. Ben, you're right. Could overlay some hedges picks to break up their position. Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be something I want to do. I mean, the sky just looks so bad, so it's the first thing I've chosen to try to fix. I might just generate a sky. I think generating a sky might be the best move. Painting sky? Yeah, I could try that. The thing is that like the rest of it is quite fully realistic, so I wasn't sure if yeah. I'm still gonna try it. 24. Let's call this entrance. Yeah, let me try painting sky. I might just use this one maybe and expand the shit out of it. generation. Sky could be dark / cloudy. Oh damn, that could be nice. Holy shit! What the hell? How? Wait, can I generative expand this somehow? What the hell? How do I do this? Thing is though, I just need to know how to expand these pictures. Just gonna fill it. Does that work? I mean, kind of. Okay, so I think I know what to do. So that means if I just put a white background under this, and I select this, and just give it no prompt. Should I just fill it with the sky? How did they get somewhat close in the first one, just completely not in the second and third? Not bad though, the sky, low-key. Low-key, not bad. I don't know how it knew that it's surrounded by farmlands, but this is kinda good. It's not gonna be that high though. It's stormy. How do I do this? Last time was just luck. So if I fill this square with this, and then I do generative expand, right? This is how. If I just do this, and then expand the shit out of it. That should work. Try different painting, yeah. Bring attention to the hedge. Let's see. Storms. Oh, holy shit. Should we get a thunder cracking in the back? That'd be pretty insane. Oh, this is nice. What the? My lord. I don't know anymore, guys. Anyone really good at AI generating in Photoshop? Alright, let's see some storm. So this is kind of like on a cloudy day and it's catching some stray light. I see what you mean, Finn. Using the prompt, it just generates random stuff. I thought if I just like sky painting of sky, stormy sky with clouds. Hella bucolic. Oh. Oh my god. From afar. Hella bucolic. Have something advice in Discord? Let me see. Jaime, can you tell us a bit more of what you would like help on? Looks pretty good though. What? Man, this thing doo-doo, bruh. I mean, this is the closest, I think. This is kind of cute. Let's say it afar. Bucolic painting. From very far away. High resolution. Oh, Finn sent me a painting. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got the fucking FBI Pentagon working on this render right now. Thank you, Finn. Let me put that in. Oh fuck. And this picture is kind of low res though. I wonder how it's gonna work. Holy! Oh my god! Oh my god! This got crazy. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't know. What's the Fins? Okay, I'm gonna bring it to another tab, and hopefully I can just like generate a poo out of it. Let's see how this works. What the? That's creative as hell. That's actually so creative. Oh. It's pretty good, but it's nowhere as detailed as that, though. Can I generate more generate similar? Okay, cool. Okay. Let's just try this. I feel like you can't be this bad at this. I think I just don't know how to use it. What? Hire me on how to model it in Rhino. I feel like what a fight now, right, mouse? Where am I from? I guess I'm like Chinese ethnically, but I have a Canadian passport. What about you, Chili? How do you model this? Wait, so Jaime, is this just an image? Like, is it just a random image that you're taking as inspiration? Guatemala, cool, man. How'd you get into Archiviz? Okay, so just a random. Oh, I see. Oh, this is easy, man. This shit easy. Let's see. But like the thing is, me showing you probably doesn't really help that much. But I think watching a video on how to do the most basic shapes in Rhino will help a lot. But I'll just show you real quick if you have it now. What you have, man? So I guess you're just building columns. So you just do 3 squares. Do the cables. Okay, good. Yeah, ask me specific question. I think that's better than like me showing how to model like a cube. Like these. I guess so. Here I would expect that. So you have one long thing, and then you have, let's get some little whatever. They don't really matter how big they are right now. Just do this, and then you have another one, much longer. This is the actual cable. This is like the little joint. You see? So that's the little hook thing. And then you have the actual cable. You have like a nail here. You can do the nail. The nail is shorter. And I guess you just shrink this to however thick you want your cable to be. The cable should be a bit thinner, I think. And then you have your little nail. Then I don't know where these go. I feel like this person just hasn't modeled it, because it should probably go somewhere. With pipe? Which pipe are you talking about? Like that? I mean, that's just so in 3D, where are we? Right, so you have these a lot more. This thing is a bit skinnier. And you kind of have this going up on an angle, or no? I don't know. I think it's just going straight up. And then you have, I don't know how this goes in though. I think it's like this. Command pipe. Oh, I don't really use that command, but I'm sure you could do it with that, yeah. But I think I'm trying to do this one right here. I would do it like, I'll draw it out. This is more like curved. Then I would just run a, I guess, yeah, pipe through it. Yeah, you're right. I just didn't know that's called pipe. So now you've got this. I mean, I made it way too long. But it's basically like that, right? A pipe that goes through. Yeah. Thank you, Joanna. No worries, Jaime. Well, first I got into 3D thanks to our Lord and Savior, Blender Guru. That's why his Archivist video and loved it, lol. So you had no prior experience of architecture or modeling, you just saw a video and decided to learn it? That's pretty cool. How you doing, Joanna? Okay, cool. Jaime. Deleting this. No more. No more. Okay. I need to do my own Archivist, guys. Been here a while. Good luck with your work. Thank you very much, Hugh. Thank you for being here as well. Appreciate it. Fuck, man. This guy is fucked. What a transition. I think I'm cooked, guys. I think I'm just going to... Fuck. Oh no. Okay, now I could just put them behind it. All these clickety mass and shit. Great. Okay. That's better for changing things. I just want like a boring ass sky, you know? Grayish sky. You want to what, sorry? Yep.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to... sorry? Yeah, I haven't gotten to that stage. I'm just trying to change the sky. 'Cause the sky was really shit.
I think then maybe if you like just use the burn and like dodge tool like a little bit around the hedges, like on the hedges.
On the hedges?
That's gonna make it look more like patchy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna literally put the fat hedge onto it. Biggest hedge, or big UK hedge. I think this will actually help from my hedge funds.
Because like you see some bits are coming out, some bits are coming in. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the shadow and stuff. Yeah, that might be a lot quicker. Just painting it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a high res. One of the weird textured ones, like the very blobby ones, like.
Lobby boys.
Mm,
I saw that you were like copy and pasting the big blobs onto the Mesopotamian temple.
Oh yeah, yeah, the circles. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was so fun. That was so fun.
Thank you. I need to mask it with all those little rocks. It's gonna be a lot, but
it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like Calvin does architecture and makes like a whole castle of hedge.
it's not architecture. You don't know the regulations.
I think it is. It's like so spatial. No?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. I love.
Thank you. I think this one covered. Please. What are you working on?
I've like worked out a system. I'm like 3D modeling stuff. And I'm like recreating the bunkers and area shelters like scan. But with a more modernized architecture. And then kind of start to give the bits that are supposed to be the original in the old one texture, and the bit below ground another texture. I haven't really assigned.
It looks very funky. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't really assigned what's the word? Assigned function to these spaces yet, but I kind of have like a spatial logic of like. I don't know if you know like David Chipperfield's one of his like Greek archaeology museum. This one.
You really like that?
This one. I've been to no, that's the new museum. This one is like if you can see they have like thicker this is the one that looks like model. This spatial relationship. So much stuff going on. And then like reuse it and give the space like a modernized language and also like a I don't know how to describe it a different function, but like I placed the ruins in an order to have like this kind of like weird relationship of like coastal, residential, and all that stuff. Like
So you're turning the bunker into a house? They turned the bunker into a house.
No, what do you mean as a house?
Like the coastal, the picture that scan. It looked like a, like entering some house.
This one. Which one?
The scan usually, the 3D scan.
This one. That was a scan.
Is it a house? I don't know.
No, it's like I would say it's an industrial area shelter because it looks similar to other area shelter, but the other ones I saw was like embedded within the community. You can see the residential buildings next to it, but this one was like kind of more remote. So yeah, like that's the entrance over here to go in there. So like the area shelter is underneath here. You get this like very slopey bit to like enter and run inside when there are bad things happening, and you see this TP. So I'm like giving it like a new form, kind of like trying to make it. I don't know what it's going to be, but like
Smoothing it out.
Yeah, and this one as well. This one is like I made it into like a garden platform.
Mm.
Um, but like I was like designing the interior. I'm starting to design the interior, but this is added because this would be have been below ground. People wouldn't be able to enter like this. I kind of want to give it like a different pathway to enter the original building and sort of like give it like a spatial experience that they wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
That's still kind of true to how to experience like the interior space of the area shelter because it would be like these two space giving light, but then like make it into like a
Modern use.
yeah. So
Yeah.
these two like instead of being the entrance to go down to the ground, this two will be like you go up and you like it's a viewing platform basically. But yeah, my model is so heavy right now. It's slow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to know what program you can. I don't think it would be like there would be probably a lot of programs, but
The thing is, I don't have that many programs as the border control, and I just have a logic right now about how to like arrange these ruins. I
Gift
kind of
shop?
like do like this. But yeah, like I'm remodeling all of them, and then these guys, the border. Oh, you never saw my print.
No.
No, yeah, I think you went to bed.
Yeah.
So like this is an info desk. These two are the baggage check, and these two are the e-gate and the passport checks. So they're gonna be over here, which kind of represent this one mostly. And then this one will be the cafe and the shops and stuff. But this section is this section basically. It's like mostly all these ruins and stuff that have been like recreated. But I think the function of these spaces are more to act as like, because like Arthur said, Brandon said, can be kind of like a catalog of like these like I don't know spaces that are like recreated with these forms of these things, but they can actually just be exhibition pieces or like infuse function with other things. But I haven't figured out what to do because like when you're traveling, a normal border control would just be like these spaces, info desk and whatever, and now have like a whole new space, like a whole new section that kind of like represents like during the kingdom during Chinese Civil War. So trying to figure out functions for it. So most of, right now I'm just thinking like displaying the architecture of what was created, and also kind of maybe you can go on the viewing platform to see where they are, but they're quite far. I don't know if you can see them. Like you can see some, but
You can install the pay to view those things.
binoculars.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I think I can because it is like infused with tourism. That would be nice. But yeah, kind of like giving Chinese people because this is a bridge that enters. There's no exiting.
Yeah.
Like giving the Chinese people a view of like their experience of like the kingdom war facilities, I suppose, like their perspective, but in like a very spatial sense.
But then don't you go one way and then you have to go through the other way with a different custom?
You have to go. There are three customs. From I don't know what my printed drawings one, but yeah, these two. I actually don't know.
As in, so would the custom architecture be different for each brand?
Yeah.
And you still have more that you haven't used.
Do you mean the scan bits?
Yeah, like after like after having three different forms or three different cuts and then three different kinds of gift shop, different kinds of things, you still have so many.
Yeah, because there's so many of them.
Right.
But it just makes a lot of modeling. And also some of them are just like fraction of some buildings I've taken. They're not even like they're not even like a whole thing. Like this one is like a fraction of this whole island. Like I don't have a scanned version of it. Yeah.
And I think it's so accurate, like it was very taking the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, some things pieces may just be like statue kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. 'Cause this one is like this one's it's like the one that they put the uh, that part over here, and this is where they shoot out. So maybe like you should see the skin texture is a bit crazy because it has all like not graffitis but like the rules to follow around that period of time. In terms of like they have like the size and the color of the artillery. You can see like these are the rules that were written on the wall. It's like very blurry. Yeah, and then like they normally have like a painting here on top to be like, oh, this is how normally the scene looks like, and if you see something odd, it means someone is invading. Yeah, one of them. I think I deleted. But yeah, so this one, I don't know what like. Maybe it can be a statue because the form is just like really interesting on its own. And that's a turret where they shoot at, so I can see this is where they put the gun. Yeah. I was like struggling really hard to figure out which one should be statue. I think maybe this one because it's a little baby. It's just like a little they put the gun here turret, but this was like completely exposed outside. This guy, I think it's the anti-landing mistakes, like there's so many props. I think I'll just recreate it as a statue so then more.
Are you recreating them, or are you like just moving them from where they are from?
I think I'm just gonna recreate them because I was like watching a video about like moving heritage buildings or even like lighthouses and all that stuff. It's incredibly expensive, and the distance and the time it takes too long. So to plop a building and move it to another place, it requires too much money, too much energy, and all that stuff. It's just incredibly impractical. So I feel like my place can my place's value in this section is like being like, okay, there are all these all like dotted across the island, and it's like a very short space, a small space that kind of shows them there's this richness across all different kinds of like military facilities in terms of form, in terms of like function and stuff. But then like we create it for a different thing so they can be like, okay, well, there's so many this kind of stuff around the island, like it's interest like like ignite their interest, start their interest in visiting the island.
That makes sense that you're kind of simplifying them as well, because then it becomes more understandable in a way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and all these spaces, a lot of them, like you can't go inside. Like, this one just has trash inside. Like, you don't want to go in. It's scary. This one is sealed off. This one was sealed off. This one is full of trash, so you wouldn't be able to go in. So like I know these spaces because either from LiDAR scan or studied them. So it's like we're creating the spatial experience that you wouldn't otherwise like be able to
Cool.
visit. Yeah. But I'm gonna like start to work on thesis. Yeah. From 16 until like.
No crit. It is getting pretty stressful.
Yeah. I think I will have like an honest talk with the tutor, being like my thesis tutor kind of want to get myself published, and I really want to work hard on it. And I understand design is really important as well, but like I wanted to finish history and theory before design, so we can completely spend the next 6 weeks focusing on it. That's why I like asked to change, but if not, I really don't think I can participate, and I'm really sorry.
I see. Yeah.
And then it's not like I'm trying to fuck with them and I'm being rebellious. I think it just me so more logic in this, because jumping between thesis and design is really hard.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I mean if they could, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I should text them again. Like, it kind of feels like it's kind of like a conversation that should be had in person, had in person, but like it's getting closer and closer to the dates, and they always make it seem like it's quite difficult and we should like worship and thank the critic for even coming in.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know.
I guess yeah, maybe you should message her in like that, or in private, and then ask to have, or you can ask in the chat, like to have a meeting or something.
Yeah.
Because they didn't say anything after Monday.
Do you want it to be changed though? Or to you doesn't make a difference?
I wanted to have more. I want to have more time, but I'm not to the point where I would message them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like if someone else asks and I get to free ride the opportunity, yeah. But then I wouldn't. I would just like fuck it. I just gonna have to put all night
Yeah.
or something.
It's a day before our thesis deadline. Yeah. Are you done with your thesis? You have a lot to do.
I would say I could finish it in 5 days. I would say. Yeah, I can finish in a week. I'd say.
Or
But yeah.
maybe we need to start writing on thesis.
Yeah, we basically have 2 weeks, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely. So, yeah. Yeah, let me know what you said.
Okay. But I think after we finish watching, we should. So I just realized. I sorry, I forgot that we need to buy stuff, and we'll take.
The shops might be closed.
Yeah, right. Like Sainsbury's will be open, but M&S is gonna close. I forgot about that. Because I wanted to get pistachio.
What? Magnet?
Yeah. Some eggs.
Damn. Is it a... No, it's not a jellycat.
No, it's from Wacom Collection. Danny got it from
They
me.
have a sex museum right now or something?
No, they've always had these like kind of like brain organ and DNA and stuff. It's like,
Would you consider this children friendly?
you know what, they have chlamydia. They have the bacteria for chlamydia as one of these guys as well. I don't know. I think this like is for reproductive organs. Like
Yeah, I guess none of them don't have the outer layer of it, then it's fine.
but it's quite cute.
I
But
look like an asshole one.
Hold on, can I turn that one?
It's... Bum, bum, bum.
You're gonna go home?
No, I'm gonna go to the gym. Oh, yeah.
Damn, I've never realized throughout my 5 years of architecture degree
Mm.
that watching series or whatever is the way to kill people.
No way it's that good.
Huh?
No way it's that good.
It is. I used to open my Instagram like 10 times.
So now I just have it constantly open.
No, but like, you know, when you open your Instagram, you stop. But when you have a series going in the background, you don't. You just keep going.
Mm.
And I'm like watching like the Zodiac one. And to be honest, I barely look at it, but it's like still like I don't know, intrigued with what is happening. You know?
Mm. Yeah, that's fair. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe you should. I don't know. Good for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if I stream and watch series and listen to, you know what?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
When did you guys get in today?
I got in at like,
Hmm?
I came in at like 12:30. Not that early.
Is that
Are those meant to be hedges?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lovely hedges. There's
Minecraft. That's because I only have one hedge material in V-Ray.
Kelvin's gonna make a colony of hedges.
Yeah. I love
You
green.
are
I
pretty
think
sad.
if you put that through ChatGPT or Midjourney, turn it into you could say just replace something with hedge.
You think it's that good? The ChatGPT? Can it do?
I know some AI stuff is actually like, really that good.
Okay.
It's
I might.
use AI.
No. I love to use AI.
Why are you recommending other people to use AI?
No, I said maybe you don't want to use AI.
No. Marcus, hello man, it's been a while. How you doing, Marcus? Don't know what etymologies. So etymology sucks on AI. What even is etymology? Marcus, you're too advanced for me, man. Does that mean plants or something? This is a bit too... The origin of words. Oh, I see. Damn, man. Oh, it's a good picture. Sorry guys, I need to sweat. I have 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can in 10 minutes. Thing is, it can't look this irregular. So I guess. Brother Ron, take care of. Thank you,
Yo.
Marcus. Can I see you, brother? Hey, yo. That was a knitting texture. So mean, man. It looks like they're ramen noodles. Hey, Ludwig. Guys, say hi to Ludwig, please. I know some of you guys have been asking for him to come back, so gotta show your love. Children's remains scattered. The Oasis Chambers in Louisville. There was a tragic accident at the lower ground site. 10 buried, 0 found. Period. Damn. Is this your children or just children? Lilo, can you tell Chili a bit about the origins of the children? Maybe the ovarian stew? And how you got to Louisville, I think. My children are still in their incubation stage. True. You've been reading the news, the above ground news, I see. Yes, please. Yes. Jaysko is very interested.
Generative replace hedge.
Could be, Finn. Could be. How do I do this stuff? But, just do the whole thing.
Let's go.
Guys, I also have to go in 5 minutes because I need to go to the gym.
Bye, Papa.
See you guys. Oh, fuck. I mean, I could. Let me see. I see. Let me try to do this on. Whoa! What did that do? No. Oh, I guess that one's better. Motherboard facade. That's a cool interpretation. Fuck, so I guess I have to do this beat by beat. Okay, so I think dark, right? Let's see what Ludwig said. Okay, after reading this, I'll have to get going so I can get huge. Firstly, Ovarian stew is a traditional Eastern European dish shown to made by my father on a fishing trip, where his lower extremities were devoured by a rare hybrid trout just prior to the divorce. Secondly, Chilisco, I am a subterranean being operating on a lower ground level status. I own 300 subterraneans passages below prominent children's hospitals in various locations. Sheesh, that's neat. Sheesh, indeed. Nice. That is just like 1% of the lore. But thank you, Ludwig, and yeah, hopefully you understand now. Let's go. Where the hell? Where did this tree come from? Yeah, I need to go, guys. It's time to go. It's weights, motherfuckers. Gosha, I love you too.